Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. Can report I got some parts in. Still don't have enough parts. I still don't have my missing piston. They tell me it's coming out of Canada, so who knows how long that'll take to get here. It probably have to go through border and customs, and then they'll decide that it's not enough American componentry or something, and they'll send it back, and who knows, maybe eventually I'll get it. But for now, I'm just gonna have to go with what I got, try and get some more of this mess cleaned up. So got the gaskets in, got piston rings, intercooler gaskets, valve cover gaskets, valve springs and seals, more hardware for that, and bearings for the crank. So I'll get put together what I can, and the rest, well, I'll just have to wait till I get the rest of the parts. So I get some tools, and I guess I'll start putting this together. Inspector's not looking. So it was a wrestling match, but I did manage to get the cylinder, or one cylinder, back on. So lubed them all up, slipped it together. I'll be ready to break in. Got oil all over everything in here. So if I had another piston, I could finish this thing up. But for now, we'll just have to work on some valves in the head and putting some more of this back together. Okay, so here's the high pressure intake valve taken apart. Here's all the goodies in the rebuild kit. This is the old valve. This ring seat gets here on this valve guide. And you got these two little springs that hold tension against it. That's just enough for the atmospheric pressure change, the difference between inside the cylinder and inside the tank, to make this work. It's got very little spring pressure because it's just working off a differential, the amount of pressure in the pistons close to the tank, so, or intercooler, or whichever side this is on. So as you can see, these springs are pretty well shot. Not much spring left to that. There's the new springs. So significant difference there. I'll put these two new springs and this disc on here, and this should be ready to go. All right, so I've got the intake side for this high pressure off. This, you can see this one here is cracked. It's bowed too. Shouldn't be. So probably leaking. But no worries, got a new one. There's no spring on these, they just lay in there and the wind blows it up. Well, upon further review, this may be the way that they are, with no spring underneath here. But according to the parts book, it's supposed to have them. So I guess I'm gonna put them back with springs underneath of them. So I'll take this one back apart and put two springs under it, because that's what the parts book shows. Not sure if that was a running change or these broke and the compressor ate them. I wouldn't think. I don't think you can smash them up a bit small enough to blow them out through those holes. or maybe somebody else has been here and they left them out. I'm gonna guess it was probably running chains. They added them later on. Maybe they made noise or something. So might be that click, 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 tickety tick sound. Put some springs in there, maybe it'll quiet it up. So we'll see. Guess I can always take it back apart and take them out if I need to. It's not hard to service these, so. Well, Bailey has come to check on the progress. So, progress is not good. I've got this cylinder head put back together. Waiting on the valve I ordered. This one was cracked through the seat area on the inside. You can see the cracks there and on the outside. So let's scrap this piece. There's another $100. So got that ordered. Got this piece apart, waiting for the piston to replace the junk piston there. And other than that, so that's all the carnage out of the valves I rebuilt. I would say we're definitely in need of rebuilding. Most of the springs had totally collapsed, failed, come apart. 2 of the discs were broken, the actual valves themselves. The rest of them were okay. So that's why I was still pumping air, but no doubt the efficiency was down on it. So got all new nuts there to go on the studs once I get this all adjusted up. So that one's left over, that's for that valve. Well, I guess the pile has decreased of parts, so making progress. We're at the one lonely piston there waiting for its mate. If I ever get that in, I'll be able to finish this job up, which would be great because I'd like to get it out of the floor so I can pour concrete here. So clearance does seem to be okay. I don't have any rock or bang on the compressor on the rods, so I think that's going to be okay. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully my piston will show up tomorrow and I can finish this weekend. Well, since I'm out of parts, that's going to do it for this section of rebuilding the compressor, going over the valves and getting this thing started, put back together. So thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch y'all later.